Well, questions please for Rafael Nadal.
Rafa, I'm not looking too far ahead here, but the cycle of Grand Slams between you, Roger, Novak, nobody's found a way to break it yet. What kind of player will it take to break that cycle? Or have you three just developed a unique brand of tennis that is just above everybody else?
No, I don't know. Probably a good player. That there is a couple of very good players on tour. No, just they are a couple of ones young and they need some time. I don't know. For me, it's not easy to answer this question because I am part of it. So difficult to have a clear answer. Honestly, is what we achieved in Grand Slams, what in the tennis in general during the last 14, 15 years is something special. In the same moment, have three players that achieved that much is something difficult to repeat because we played more or less at the same time. But here we are, and of course, gonna come somebody and gonna beat us, and or we're gonna leave because we are not young anymore.
Rafa, it seems like you're having a lot of fun out there, both with you and Joe Wilfried, having a bit of a smile, but you've also played incredibly well. You've been coming here a while. How well do you think your game is looking on the grass at the moment?
I played a solid match. I played good quality of tennis. Honestly, I felt very comfortable this afternoon out there. I think second round I played a little bit better than the first round, and today I played better than in the second round. So it's important that after a tough draw I was able to find a way to be in the second week. That gives me some positive feelings, and tomorrow one more day off to practice, and it was not a big physical demanding today, so tomorrow is a day to keep working a little bit hard on some specific things, but in general terms have been an amazing positive week.
You may or may not play Dan Evans in the next round, but I was just wondering if you know him well as a person, what you think of him as a player, and if it is him, do you think he would be dangerous? He's playing pretty well.
I know him as a person. I really don't know him very well. He was always nice on the locker room, honestly, saying hello everybody, and personally I don't know very well him. In terms of his tennis, I know him. I saw him play a lot of times, and he's a dangerous opponent. He has good serve, very good forehand, and he understands, in my opinion, very well this game. So he knows how to play tennis, how to build the points. He's a dangerous one, and in the other hand is Joao that already won 2 great matches here, and if he's able to win today, going to be another good victory for him. So to be in the first round, any player will be tough, and I need to be playing like today or a little bit better if it's possible.
How did you find the playing surface today? There's been talk that it's playing slower kind of as the week's going on. Have you found that at all? Does it feel slower compared to other years as well?
I don't know if I don't have a lot of feelings, but when I hear people saying that's very slow or faster or slower than ever, I have been here for 15 years, and every time I am hearing the same. And sometimes the feelings of the players are not exactly the same, because for a player who is playing very well, they can feel the things perfect. For a player that not playing that well, they feel slower or too fast because it's difficult to find the timing out there. Honestly, the serve race for me is the same as always. I have been playing here since 2003, and I don't see a difference on the serve race. And it's true that sometimes the balls are heavier than the other events here. That's true. Balls are heavier.
Huh? Are they heavier at the moment?
I think the balls are always heavy here in Wimbledon. That's something that, in my opinion, is the main thing that makes sometimes the game a little bit slower. Not the surface, it's the balls that are a little bit heavier, but sometimes it's normal because we play on grass. The balls get some humidity. That's part of the game. But the way that we play tennis here since 2003, for me, is always the same.
Just behind you.
It was about the service.
You talked about playing Evans. If Sosa wins, can you talk about playing Joao in the fourth round?
Yeah, we know very well each other. We practiced plenty of times together. He's he's a player that when he's winning matches, he's a super dangerous opponent against everybody. He's very quick, very good physical performance, and he's aggressive with his shots. He's going for the shots all the time. And he's a player that sometimes he loses matches during the whole year. But when he starts to have a positive dynamic, he's very, very dangerous. No? And I think I saw him play in Halle some great matches. And here I saw him play the other day against Silic, and he was playing great again. No? So I don't know what can happen this afternoon, but it's going to be a tough one.
I'm not sure if you've been asked about Corey Goff's run at all since you've been here.
About what?
Corey Goff, Coco.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You obviously were a pretty brilliant teenager. She's doing pretty well as a 15-year-old. I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on her game and this rule that kind of restricts young players, 15-year-olds, from playing too many tournaments, whether you agree with that or not.
I don't know exactly the rule, to be honest.
Okay, so she's only allowed to play a certain number of events as a 15-year-old, so I think it could be a maximum of 14 in her 15th year professional events.
Oh, 14, 15 is not that bad, but
That's an extended
normally
match,
I'm not
still
playing that
about
much. Probably they do it to protect a little bit the physical issue, and when you are that young, when you have her level of tennis, of course, you follow the normal tour and you believe that you can manage very well, no? But it's true that your body is still under development, so it sometimes can be a little bit dangerous for the injuries in the future. So I don't have a real opinion on this, but I understand the rule, and maybe it's not bad, no? And her story is great. Very good for our sport to have stories like this that creates audience, creates positive feelings, and just well done for her. She really played some great matches. I saw her play and I enjoyed it.
Last English question.
You hit a lot of winners today, but also your first serve percentage was very high, I think 70%, and you won 89%, I think, of first serve
Exactly,
points.
you are right. You
I mean,
study, yeah?
that's often an underrated part of your game. Can you talk about that, how you thought you served today, and also going forward, how important that could be, given obviously we know how important serve is on grass?
It's obvious that on grass, if you serve well, if you want to have success here, you can't give the opponent a lot of opportunities to break. That's like this, because even if you are a good returner, you will not have big chances to have plenty of breaks in this surface. So of course it's so important to serve well. But for my side, I know I have been serving well. But for my side, it's not only about the serve. I need to continue the point well with my forehand and backhand. And I think I didn't face a break point today. And that's why, because my serve worked well, but at the same time, my shots from the baseline, the continuation after the serve have been very well, playing aggressive, not many mistakes, being very precise. So, yeah, I did a lot of time serve and one ball. I did a lot of things well, and that's why the numbers are positive.
Thank you. Let's change language now, please.
Thank you.
Gracias, Rafa.
Thank you.
Hola, Rafa. Siguiendo un poco con esto del saque, te quería preguntar si para ti ha sido una de tus mejores actuaciones aquí en ese sentido, porque creo que solo has perdido 10 puntos y con unos porcentajes altísimos, aunque muchas veces depende del restador. Y si estás usando el de Australia o cuál estás
No lo sé.
¿Con qué estás sacando?
No sé con qué estoy sacando, con un saque que de momento está funcionando bien, ¿no? Uno tiene que ir adaptándose a las situaciones, ¿no? Y bueno, aquí la bola es un poquito más pesada y se ha ido encontrando soluciones a buscar de la manera en la que el saque me funcionaba mejor, ¿no? He llegado aquí con tiempo y he ido haciendo varios ajustes y bueno, de momento estoy contento, ¿no? Especialmente desde finales de semana de entreno hasta el día de hoy creo que he dado pasos adelante con el servicio. He sacado bien y he seguido bien los puntos, ¿no? Y al fin y al cabo es importante construir un poquito aquí la confianza en uno mismo a través de hacerte fuerte con tu servicio, ¿no? Cuando empiezas a sentirte cómodo y fuerte con tu saque, pues después de verdad que al resto cuando restas y también a la hora de jugar los puntos, pues tienes más determinación y más confianza en poder jugar agresivo y poder jugar con menos miedo, porque sabes que tienes un saque que te apoya, ¿no? Y bueno, hoy he sacado bien, evidentemente, he hecho muchos puntos con el servicio y además, pues, como he dicho antes en inglés, ¿no? La continuación del saque ha sido muy buena, he hecho muchas cosas bien.
Rafa, aunque lo has dicho antes en inglés, ¿puedes evaluar un poco a Dani Evans y a Sousa?
Son dos rivales que han ganado partidos muy buenos, ¿no? Evans creo que lleva una larga temporada de hierba, ha jugado bien en la temporada de hierba, ha ganado partidos, es un jugador que tiene un muy buen talento, sabe bien cómo jugar al tenis, tiene buen servicio, buen drive, con el revés corta muy bien y es un jugador valiente, sabe jugar a tenis, entiende bien este deporte, tiene un esquema de juego inteligente, creo, y es un jugador que se adapta bien a esta superficie, ¿no? Joao, pues le conozco muy bien, es un jugador que cuando coge una dinámica positiva de ganar partidos es un jugador muy peligroso porque tiene golpes que yo creo que sobre la hierba ayudan, porque tiene golpes más planos, se mueve muy rápido y tiene la capacidad de jugar agresivo y restar bien. O sea que bueno, estamos en octavos de final, ¿no? Todos los partidos son difíciles en esta superficie aún más y bueno, se han pasado 2 tests seguidos importantes de manera positiva. Hoy creo que aún ha sido más positivo que el otro día. A nivel general he jugado a un nivel muy bueno y espero poder seguir mejorándolo. Y estoy muy feliz de esta primera semana. He hecho muchas cosas bien y ahora toca seguir trabajando.
Y siguiendo con esa línea, el pasado sábado dijiste que al evaluar el trabajo que habías hecho en los días que habías estado aquí y me siento físicamente muy bien, lo cual es importante. Final de la primera semana, físicamente.
Bien, aquí estoy, ¿no? La verdad que sin problemas y esto es lo más importante, ¿no? Bueno, sin problemas, al menos que me limiten nada mi forma de jugar y mi libertad de movimientos y en general, pues cuando salió el cuadro sabíamos que era un cuadro exigente y bueno, creo que se ha manejado de manera muy buena y hoy pues hoy se da un paso más adelante, ¿no? Se da un paso más adelante en el sentido de jugar con una confianza en el juego como si ya hubiera jugado ya más tiempo sobre la hierba, es decir, sin que el salir a jugar el partido fuera ya una aventura en una superficie que es más complicada. Y para mí esto es un paso adelante muy grande, ¿no? Salir al partido teniendo la confianza de que iba a jugar bien, ¿no? Y eso es mucho y ahora pues mañana otra vez hacer un buen entreno e intentar estar preparado para pasado mañana.
Rafa, al margen del partido te quería preguntar por Coco Gauff, no sé si has podido seguirla un poquito y cómo crees que puede repercutir de repente todo este éxito en una niña, porque al final no deja de ser una niña de 15 años.
Bueno, depende de su entorno, esta es la verdad, ¿no? Depende de su entorno y su carácter. Si tiene la capacidad de asimilar las cosas con normalidad, pues yo creo que el éxito a tan temprana edad, sin ninguna duda que es muy bueno, es fantástico por muchas cosas, ¿no? Y y ojalá que tenga gente al lado que le ayude a poder asimilar y vivir todo ese éxito y toda esa atención con la mayor normalidad y tranquilidad posible, porque entiendo que de esta manera el futuro va a ser mejor y más sencillo para su tranquilidad y para su felicidad, ¿no? Y a nivel tenístico, pues bueno, lo he visto jugar el partido contra Venus. Ayer no le vi, sé que estaba perdiendo. Lo seguí, pero no le vi porque estaba haciendo tratamiento. Y bueno, remontó un partido increíble. Y nada, feliz, es una historia positiva para nuestro deporte, sin ninguna duda. Al final, que llegue gente que haga cosas especiales como está haciendo ella, pues ayuda a nuestro deporte, a la promoción de nuestro deporte, y también ayuda a crear expectación, también en gente joven, ¿no? Una niña de 15 años pues sea capaz de llegar a octavos de final, pues en un Grand Slam significa mucho, y nada, muy contento por ella.
Thank you. I think we understand that.
Muchas gracias. Thank you.